Hey everybody, what's going on? And welcome to Guns N' Roses Central, and we're doing another episode of Guns N' Roses True Story. We're talking about one of probably many songs I'm going to be talking about, which is Cornshucker. So I'm going to be doing True Story episodes about songs that Guns N' Roses never officially released, and this is kind of the first episode. So today we're talking about a fan favorite, which of course is Cornshucker, and this song dates back all the way to at least 1986. So Guns N' Roses were trying to find producers for Appetite for Destruction, and one of those producers that they initially auditioned was Manny Charlton, the lead guitarist for the band Nazareth, who was a personal favorite of Slash, as well as Axl Rose. So it appeared that Cornshucker was one of the songs that they actually rehearsed with Manny Charlton. Now, it wasn't called Cornshucker at the time, it was called Cornshucker Stomp, but I guess for whatever reason the name was changed later on. Now, the song was recorded at Sound City Studios in July of 1986, the same Sound City Studios that Dave Grohl did his documentary about a couple of years ago. Now, Guns N' Roses recorded a lot of songs at Sound City Studios. A lot of them ended up on Appetite for Destruction. There were some unreleased songs, including The Plague. There were some untitled songs as well as some covers they recorded, including Mama Kin and Heartbreak Hotel. So fast forward a couple of years later to 1988, Guns N' Roses are working on GNR Lies at Rumbo Studios, and they record 5 songs, including Cornshucker, and they renamed the song from Cornshucker Stomp to Cornshucker. So also recorded in the same sessions were One in a Million, Patience, Used to Love Her, and You're Crazy. 4 of those 5 songs, of course, ended up on GNR Lies. So there was a strange lawsuit involved with the song. So there was a band called The Mentors who ended up suing Guns N' Roses at some point in the last couple decades, and they claimed that Guns N' Roses basically stole their song Cornshucker and passed it off as their own. So they were suing to recover any kind of money that Guns N' Roses made off the song. But I think it's pretty fair to say Guns N' Roses probably never made any money off the song since it was never officially released. It's hard to find any information on exactly what happened with the lawsuit. I'm guessing it was just thrown out and it never proceeded. So Axl gave an interview talking about the song Patience, and he talked about how Duff wrote his own version of Patience. So in the interview he said, Duff's written his version of Patience. It's kind of a comedy version which may be out sometime, and it's possible that he was referring to Cornshucker. Now, if you guys listen to the lyrics to the Cornshucker, you can tell it's just a joking song that, you know, the guys who were recording it were just having a fun time, and they probably never were going to officially release it in any capacity. So there's only one known live performance of the song where the song was played in its entirety, so that was in 1988 at the Limelight in New York City. And finally, in 1993, Guns N' Roses were on the Skin and Bones tour. They played one of their most memorable shows in Boston, which some people call the St. Patrick's Day Massacre show, and just before they were about to play You Ain't the First, I've linked to the video down below, Axl asked Duff if he remembered the song Cornshucker, so Duff played the first couple of chords of the song and sang the first verse or so, and then they played You Ain't the First. So that's the only other real live performance of the song they did, but they didn't play it in its entirety at the Boston show. And what's also cool about the Boston show is that there was a very rare performance of Reckless Life. I think that was the only time they played Reckless Life on the Use Your Illusion tour. So that does it for this episode of Guns N' Roses True Story. I hope you guys enjoyed that. Let me know if you guys like the song Cornshucker or not. So put your comments in the comment section below. Please hit the like button and subscribe if you love Guns N' Roses as much as I do. You guys can also go support our channel on Patreon, as well as go keep up to date on the latest Guns N' Roses news at gnrcentral.com. Thanks for watching, guys, and have yourself a good one. Take care.